Okay, good morning, everyone. Good to see everyone here. If you can hear me, type in the chat box. Today event is also open to public. Hi, Elliot, Agnes, Yi Yang. Who else we have? Denise. Who else? Okay, good to see everyone here. Good morning, everyone. Just checking everything okay, right? Graduates, you can see my screen, right? And public, you can also see my screen, right? Okay, good. So today event is also open to the public, okay? So can we say hello to them, okay? Okay, say hello to them. Okay, so let's get started, okay? We did a bit of changes to the Monday morning webinar. How many of you were here last week? We have not. The previous week. Like me, you were here the previous week. Okay, good. Also, there are some changes in the Monday morning webinar, right? Okay, if you have not watched those webinar, go and watch it. Okay, it's in the members record in the members area. Okay, in the members area. Okay, so let's get started again. Right now, what we want to focus on is more on not just usually what we do is we will use S&P 500 color change and bullish, you know, whether it's bullish or whether it's bearish to determine the trend, weekly trend or daily trend, things like that. But right now, what we want to do is to go deeper in, okay, so that there'll be more educational rather than just looking at colors to buy and sell. Okay, want to make it more education so that besides us looking at the colors, for entry, okay, for entry and exit, we also want to touch on just reading the chart. Okay, so type yes if you understand this new format. Okay, so we will spend more time educating rather than just talk about the system. Okay, that is the thing. Okay, what is the reason you still want to have a system? Basically is you want it to have less emotions. Okay, so now let's go to S&P 500. Okay, as you can see from here, this was the weekly charts. Okay, this was the weekly chart last few weeks. We had entry about this is last week, the week before, we have the entry the week before. Type yes if you understand. So we have the candlestick turn blue. Okay, the candlestick turn blue, and then next week, okay, the week cross above the previous week. So that will be our weekly position entry for S&P 500. Type yes if you all understand. Okay, for the non-graduates, okay, we have a system that can tell us how to get in and out long term for about 1 year. Okay, generally what we want to do is when the candle turns from red to blue, okay, that will be our entry signal, red to blue. There will be an entry signal, and then when it turns from blue to red, that will be our exit signal. Okay, something like here, this will be our exit signal. Okay, so on top of that, once we have the entry signal, once we have the candlestick turn blue, we want the price the following week to be higher than the previous week high. Okay, so that is the entry for position weekly. Okay, so now let's go into the TA part. Okay, on TA part, how do we read the charts on the TA part? Okay, so let's look at S&P 500 right now. Okay, and we just first thing first, see the weekly trend. Okay, look at the weekly trend. Can you all see that the weekly trend, that the price has broken above the downtrend line? That yes, if you understand that, okay, it's broken above the downtrend line. On the daily chart is clearer. Okay, on daily chart is clearer because we have the downtrend over here, the peak over here, the peak over here, the peak over here, And if you zoom in and see there was like a doji candle, a form of indecision within these two candles. Should I go up or should I go down? And then finally, about 3 days ago, he decided, okay, we want to go up. But yes, if you understand that, okay, so right now we have the break of the downtrend line. Okay, we have the break of the downtrend line right now. Okay, so that will be the first part of break of the downtrend line. Okay, so next we want to look at what's next. Okay, going forward, what's next? First thing first, let's look at the weekly charts. Okay, the weekly charts. Have the CCI went overbought yet? Have the CCI went overbought yet? No, right? Okay, not yet. Okay, it's crossed the 50 line, but it's not gone overbought yet. Okay, this CCI over here, this is the CCI. Sorry, this one wrong. This one should be CCI 5. Okay, should be CCI 5, huh? Okay. This one CCI. Okay, so this CCI over here right now, you can see the CCI 5. This is overbought already. Yes or no? Okay, the traditional setting for CCI is 20. Type yes if you understand. 20. Okay, 20. And our setting is always CCI number 5. Okay, maybe just to share again what is CCI. For education purpose, what is CCI, so that you understand why sometimes 20, why sometimes 5. All the while we trade, we only use CCI 5. That yes, if you understand. Okay. All the while we trade, we use CCI 5 only. We don't use 21. Okay. But let me explain what does it mean to you. Okay. As someone that's using CCI, what it means. Okay. So from there, they understand why we use 5, why most people use 20. Okay, so now first thing first is same lah. Okay, CCI 5 or CCI 20, whether on trading GPS or whether is it on, it's the same. Okay, on trading view is the same. Okay, so first thing first is CCI. Okay, revision of CCI. CCI is like this. Okay, let's say example, I look at 5 CCI. Okay, 5 CCI meaning to say that current price, okay, compared to the last 5 candles, okay, compared to the last 5 candles, what is the price right now compared to the statistical mean? Type yes if you understand. Okay, before that, let me just do a disclaimer. Okay, whatever I share with you all is for education purpose, not advice to buy and sell. Type yes if you got that. Okay, forget. Okay. Public, okay, education purpose, not advice to buy and sell. Please take this and go and do your research. Okay, so now come back to education. Okay, so 5 CCI meaning to say CCI 5. Okay, so what we want to do is, let's say 1 week, right? 1 week we have 5 days. Yes or no? 1 week we have 5 days, and 1 month, okay, roughly we have 5 weeks. Got it? Okay, that's why I use CCI 5. Okay, when I use CCI 5, I'm looking at for the 1 week. Okay, for 1 week right now, what is the relative movement relative to the last 1 week? That means now price over here compared to the price last 1 week, last 5 days trading days, right? Where are we? Are we high or low? That's the purpose why I use CCI 5. Type yes if you understand. Let me now look at current day compared to last 1 week. What is my relative? Am I high or am I low relative to the statistical mean on average? Easier to explain. Okay, so when I'm looking at CCI, this is on the daily charts. Okay, this is on daily charts. When I look at the CCI on the weekly charts, when I look at CCI on the weekly charts, then I'm looking at current month, current week relative to the last 5 weeks. Okay, current week relative to the last 5 weeks. Where am I right now? Am I relatively higher or lower this week? Got it? So I use CCI 5. Type yes if you understand. Okay, so for swing trade, right, it works well. Okay, let's say example, I looking at my here. Okay, so you can see that there is such a pattern. Okay, whether is it on weekly chart or on daily chart, there is such a pattern that price move up. There is a kind of oscillation. Okay, goes up, comes down, goes up. So there is kind of oscillation. So using that, you can look at the dips. Okay, the dips for entry. Okay, for example, here is a dip for entry. Here or here is a dip for entry. Here is a dip for entry. Do you follow what I'm saying? This is on a weekly charts. Okay, so we identify that the trend is up. Okay, after identifying the trend is up, we look for a 5 weeks pullback. Okay, 5 weeks pullback to 3 to 5 weeks pullback. It will go down to oversold. Okay, and this gives us an entry. This is on weekly charts. Same thing when you apply this to daily charts. Same thing. You want to use 3 to 5 days right now, 3 to 5 days to determine the up or down trend, and then using the up or down trend to determine where is my swing. Okay, example here, this is example my swing, this is example my swing. Okay, but yes, if you understand, public, do you understand what I'm talking about? Okay, so this is relative 5 days. Okay, you want to look for the uptrend, 20, 40 MA, look for 5 days pullback. Then we will, once it's pullback already, wait for a trigger to enter for a swing. A swing up will be about how long? A swing up here will be how long? About 5 days on the daily charts, 5 weeks on the weekly charts. Got it? Okay, and this also apply vice versa. That means if you're looking at downtrend, then you're looking for a rally. Okay, a rally to overbought, and then after that looking for a short to on the weekly charts. Same thing apply to the daily charts. Got it? Okay, so when we look at 20 MA, when we look at CCI 20, that means I'm looking at current price relative to how long? Relative to how long? Daily charts. 20 candle is around how many weeks? Around how long? About 4 weeks, 4 to 5 weeks. So do you understand? So when you use 20, you use 5, you use it wisely. Do you follow what I'm saying? So a lot of people ask, hey, Colin, CCI should use 4 or 6 or 5, or MA should use 20 or 40 or 10. If you don't understand, the number itself got no meaning. What? Do you follow what I'm saying? Got it? There is no super true number that you use 31, or some people use Fibonacci number and things like that. Guys, once you understand this, it is the understanding of the indicator that helps. It is not like there's a special number that helps. Do you all follow what I'm saying? Okay, some people that you say instead of 20 MA, it's 21 MA, not true, guys. Okay, these are more marketing. Okay, so knowing that right now, if you want to look at 20, if I want to look at roughly a month, can I use like maybe 25? Can 25? Remember, when we talk about trading, is days is trading days. So must take out Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so we take out 6 days, around 24 CCI. Got it? Okay, that will be like a month kind of movement. So whether you use 23 or 25 makes not much a difference. Got it? Understand? So right now, when we're looking at CCI 20, there I'm looking at right now. Let's plot a CCI 20 just for just make sure you understand. So when I'm looking at CCI 20 over here, okay, CCI 20 over here, this one you can ignore because it's moving line. So right now I'm looking at this day relative to the last 20 days. Got it? Okay, or this day relative to the last 20 days. Type yes if you understand. Okay, when I'm looking at this day here, I'm looking at this day relative to the last 20 days. So let's say example, we'll look at here, right? We'll look at here. Then where is my position? Okay, in terms of right now, the price is here compared to the last 20 days. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and around 20 is around the middle. Do you follow what I'm saying? Okay, example here compared to the last 20 days, then I'm considered very high. Do you follow what I'm saying? Okay, or let's say example from here relative to the last 20 days, because the last 20 days some of them are high, some are a little but low, but from here there are some low prices, right? So that's why the CCI already went up. Do you understand what I mean? That yes, if you understand. Okay. Does it mean if you want to trade 20 days instead of 5 days, I should set to 20? Cannot use like that. Okay. So what do you do? Question for everyone. See whether got any top student here or not. If I want to trade 20 days instead of 5 days, should I just set CCI 20 or what else can I do? Okay, should I just look at CCI 20 for a pullback to buy? Okay, or what else can I do? So that's the question, right? The CCI 20, do I look at just oversold to buy, or what else can I do? Okay, so what is the answer? What you do is instead of looking at the 20 daily chart, 20 CCI, you look at the weekly charts, then 5 CCI still. Do you follow what I'm saying? Type yes if you understand. Okay, so guys, at the end of the day, it's quite logical one. Okay, it is quite logical one. So once you understand the logic, then trading is about probability. Got it? Okay, so now come back again. Okay, now we have the weekly charts. Weekly chart break above the uptrend. Okay, break above the uptrend. So let's guess. Okay, guess. So what we want to do right now is we want to guess the probability. Okay, so question for everyone. Let's guess the next next 3 weeks up more, chances of going up more or going down more. Okay, guess. Anybody? Okay, and guess if you can also have a reason, that will be good. Okay, if you have a reason, that will be good. Okay, so you guess the next 3 candle, right? From here onwards, next 3 candle, up or down more. Okay, and then what is the probability? Okay, and must tell me the reason also. Okay. So that's where we learn together, right, guys? Okay. So using the daily chart and using the weekly chart, now we guess, okay, whether on the weekly chart, the next 3 candles, 1, 2, 3, or the daily chart, the next 20 candles, 15 to 20 candles, likely from here, right? From here now onwards, the next 15 candles, next 3 weeks, is it likely to be higher or is it likely to be lower? And why? Okay, you must guess, right, guys? Okay, don't need to look at news, guys. If you look at news, you confuse. Yes or no? News confused. That news confused. Okay. You say, oh, later got FOMC meeting or don't get confused. Don't read news. News is the narrative. By now, you all should understand when we talk about narrative, right? Okay, don't go and pay narrative plan. Okay. So right now, what is the percentage and what is the likelihood? Okay, so based on what we see right now, okay, based on what we see right now, if I'm looking at the next 15 candles, my guess it will roughly be around here. Okay, roughly be around here. What may happen? Okay, all of us are guessing by now. You understand, right? Okay, let's go big time frame first. Okay, so usually after a break of downtrend line, bullish or bearish? Bullish or bearish? Usually a break of downtrend line already, bullish or not? Very bullish. Do you follow what I'm saying? It will, you can see, right? Okay, from here that the price, I actually mentioned this is webinar before, yes or no? I got mentioned this is webinar before. Our weekly chart, we are forming higher low. Type yes if you understand. Type yes if you agree. I mentioned this before. Our chart is forming higher low. I also mentioned that is a resistance to form the W shape. Yes or no? Type yes if I mentioned this before. Once you have this movement, then there's this W, there's a break. So usually when this happens, there will be some momentum. Okay, there will be some momentum up. Okay, saying that, okay, this momentum up right now, right, is not on very high volume. Do you follow what I'm saying? That yes, if you understand, that means not everyone believe in this story right now. Everyone still remember 2 months ago, everybody say the biggest recession in the world ever is coming. That yes, if you remember. Okay, like at land of last year, right? You see a lot of research report and things like that, right? They say the biggest recession is the Great Reset, right? It's coming, right? Yeah. Just remember that the research report. Okay, I read research report during market wise. I go and see other reverse answer, but the answer all different from mine because mine is bullish, theirs is bearish. Okay, so during then they were talking about all this, right? So I believe that there may be some momentum upwards first, okay, but right now I'm talking about the next 3 weeks to 5 weeks. Even though the momentum may be up at this point over here, unless you are already long, then you can write. How many here are already long? Position weekly, you are already long. Or using position weekly, quite a lot of charts have turned bullish, right? Yes or no? Like 10 cents, blah, blah, all this has turned bullish. Like me, you're already long. So if you're already long, then you relax. Okay, no need to do anything. Just write the momentum. Okay, just write the momentum. Okay, good. So let's say some Hang Seng, you're already long. How many Hang Seng you're already long? Like HSI, if you're already long. I already mentioned before, right? Hang Seng already long, right? Yes or no? Okay, so you're already long, then you just write. No need to trade. Okay, so next 3 to 5 weeks, right? Okay, we may have some upward momentum. Okay, upward momentum. However, for those that haven't long, how many haven't buy yet? Like me, not yet. That not yet if you haven't buy. Well, your Hang Seng also never buy. I wish every week I talk about Hang Seng. Yes or no? I talk about Hang Seng since like October, right? Okay, you also never buy. And then now S&P 500 go up so much already from here, from lowest to now, it got up 14%, 15%. You're still waiting. The good news is there will be an opportunity to come in. Okay, there will be opportunity to come in after the rally. Okay, after the rally, there may be some pullback. Okay, I wouldn't know how big is the rally. Okay, I wouldn't know how big is the rally. But there may be a pullback back into this area over here. This will give you an opportunity to get in, so that it form a what? So that it form a higher low. Wow, you're very good. Okay, so guys, so according to your trading time frame, okay, you all take profit here, up to you. Okay, if you ask me, if you're doing position weekly, please don't suddenly now go and take profit and then exit everything. Okay, like yes, if you understand, because you really wait so long already, right? You bought Hang Seng already, right? Now it's not the time to take everything out. Got it? You want to be a good trader, like yes or no? Okay, you're on the right momentum. Can you trade some? You can. Okay, let's say Hang Seng is already up. You want to trade some? You could. Okay, but okay, don't exit everything. Okay, got it? Okay, so I want to wrap up I'll wrap up S&P 500. Any question? Okay, next thing. This is the bullish case, yes or no? That means this breakout is real, and then we have a higher high, and then later we form a higher low. This is the bullish case. In my opinion, right now we have already the break of downtrend line, yes or no? We already have also some of the MA. Okay, MA already confirmed, yes or no? MA, where's my MA? Okay, MA already confirmed that it is break already. 2040 MA already confirmed, yes or no? That yes, if you understand, so it's already above my 20 MA, it's already above my 40 MA, the price. Very confirmed. What if it's the bearish case? That means what must happen in order for this view, right, to change? How to identify, how to know that, hey, right now, Collins, this view, right, will change. What must happen? I also mentioned in previous webinar before already. If you watch the previous webinar, I already mentioned this before, but I don't know how many pay attention. What must happen if this view right now, wrong? Okay, then how? Not sustain up momentum, must be a level, must be objective. That means if it crosses this, if this happen, then it is no. Okay, must be objective. Okay, cannot be subjective. Subjective, we need to say if momentum drop is subjective. Okay, so must be objective. Like if it crosses this level, if it break below this line, then it is back to bearish. Okay, so must be objective. Okay, 3006. Okay, so right now we have a higher low. Yes or no? Okay, we have a higher low. We have not have the higher high. If next few weeks, as what we say, if it breaks higher, then do we have a higher high already? Yes, we have a higher high. Do you follow what I'm saying? And even if there's a pullback, so long as we don't pull back below this level, we will have a what? Higher low still. Bullish or bearish? Still bullish. Do you follow what I'm saying? That yes, if you all understand, still bullish. Then what must happen for this view to change? So you must ask yourself, what must happen for this view to change? So what will happen if this changes? In my opinion, right now, this probability is low. I will say this probability is like maybe right now 40%. Okay, if it breaks higher already, then the probability will be down to 30% that this will happen. Do you follow what I'm saying? So as we move in that direction, then the opposite direction's probability reduces. That yes, if you got it. Okay, again, don't read news. Okay, guys, don't go and read news. Or now, Fed pivot again. Things like that, guys. Okay, so you must understand that everything we look from the chart. Understand or not? Because it's hard to read what Fed say or earnings, and you got what I'm saying. Okay, so we want to be very objective, okay, in trading, right? So what must happen is number one, if this happen, break back into the downtrend line, that will be your first sign. Okay, if it break back into my downtrend line, that means this may be a false breakout. Do you follow what I'm saying? That yes, if you understand. More importantly, if it breaks this level, then then we will have more downtrend. Good for what I'm saying. That yes, if you understand. For this right now, right, to break below here, I wouldn't draw at the tip, no need to draw at the tip, just draw roughly here can already. Okay, 3008. If we break below 3008, which I think right now based on probability is about 35%, that means 65% won't happen. Do you follow what I'm saying? Or if let's say today or this week or next week go higher, then the probability will reduce. Do you follow what I'm saying? Like yes, if you understand. So you understand how TA, right? Actually, you're not trading absolute. You are trading probability. You don't need to read the news. You just need to understand the price. Then from there, you trade. At the end of the day, what is trading? Risk, reward, type in risk, reward, if everybody understand. At the end of the day, it's about risk, reward. Where do I enter so that I have a good risk, reward? What's my risk versus my reward? For example, can I buy here right now? Can I buy here right now and bet the next 3 weeks it go up? Is there a good risk reward trade right now? No lah, not good, right? Yes or no? Not good. Okay, so you must wait for a better risk reward trade. What will be a better risk reward trade later? What will be a better risk reward trade later? If, okay, keyword is if, if this thing go up, come down, this MA turn, then we have a swing trade later, then we will have good risk reward trade. Do you all follow what I'm saying? Okay. Okay, by the way, the public, we have 176 of you. Please like and share the post if you watching this. For the public, if you're not in the SMT class, do come and join us, okay, as part of our SMT community. Yeah, what we do is we do a weekly webinar. Besides the 4 days class, after the 4 days class, we do a weekly webinar. And in the weekly webinar, that's where because it's very impossible to learn trading in 3 days, 4 days, yes or no? Okay, so what we want to do is to do the training on top, the ongoing webinar on top of the 4 days of training. Okay, so that at the end of the day, you learn a life skill, yes or no? So that at the end of the day, you learn a life skill that is profitable for you. So for those people who want to join us in our SMT community, go to this link, CollinSeow.com/SWB, and come and join us. Okay, for graduates, I must think of other things to call to action. For graduates, write down the reason why those people that you don't know, right, should join our SMT. Don't, okay, don't write funny one. Write real one, guys, okay? If not, people think that we are all joking. Why they should join SMT, okay? Colin always give FT, not why got always. Okay. Guys, type in the reason why. And nowadays, everybody working, nobody type already. Okay. If we type in the Zoom, do they see? Yes, because it's in the Zoom. Okay, they do see. Okay. Trade GPS work. Colin is the best. I'm not the best, guys. I don't want to be the best also. Okay, the best is just illusion. I don't want to be the best. Okay, I just want to do what I do. Okay, you want to be the best, you be best better. I don't want to be best. I just want to every week do my webinar, talk to my community. I don't want to be the best. You be the best better. Okay, nobody be calling. Really, I don't want to be best. Okay, if you come what with us, okay, guys. So can join us, okay? Can join us and be part of this community. My intention is what? Okay, guys, I have to share with you that I know that I most likely have crossed my halfway point already. Yes or no? Most likely I've crossed my halfway point. It means like, let's say I'm 50 this year, 50, 50 this year. Most likely I've crossed my halfway point already. So I don't want to spend my life, right, just making more money. Do you follow what I'm saying? It's an illusion, guys. A lot of people, the illusion is if I make more money means I'm more happy. Don't have one, guys. I share with you all, not that I have a lot of money. That's a wrong perception again. So you will say, oh, Colin, you say this because you got a lot of money. Not true, okay, guys. Okay, there are a lot of people that are much more money than me, but it is really about the freedom. Do you follow what I'm saying? the freedom to do what you want to do. Okay, at the end of the day, you understand that you cannot bring everything, you cannot bring a single cent from this life. Then after that, then what do I want to do? Do you follow what I'm saying? Okay. I hope you all can understand that it is not just about you see, there are a lot of people that are much richer than me, but still live very poor. Yes or no? Have you seen people like that? They are much richer than me, but they still live very poor because whenever they go for restaurant, they always order the one with the biggest discount, or they will live very like a miser lah. Do you follow what I'm saying? Don't know the power of the freedom to give lah. Okay, so it is not about the amount of money you have, but the realization that you really don't need a lot to be happy one. You don't really need a lot to be happy. Really, you don't really need a lot to be happy one. I think my expenses are getting lesser and lesser. Okay, so which is good lah. Okay, which is good. So there is a line between being frugal and there's a line to be miser. Do you follow what I'm saying? Oh, not miser lah. How to explain? I don't know how to explain. Okay, but anyway, so the bottom line is, I hope that through my experience in trading, in doing community, in doing all this, I can pass down some of the things that I have benefited. Do you follow what I'm saying? I benefited. I share. Well, I've learned from so many teachers, whether paid or free. I've learned from so many people. Okay, there are people, right, that sit beside me and see me trade, you know, and that's what they do. They come, they see how I can sit beside them and see how they trade. Okay, and these people are like very successful traders. Okay, so I have the opportunity to do that, right? And so right now I want to build a business, build a community, build a business from this. Do you follow what I'm saying? Saying the next thing is, Collin, then why do you do it free? You know, you got it free, right? Of course I got paid one and I got free one. But why can I do it? Because I'm running a business. Okay, I want to have my team. I want to have the team to support the graduates. I want to run a business. If I just train you alone, one person, of course I can do free. You know what I'm saying? For what I'm saying, I can do free. But if I want to run it like a business, build a community, add value, and have a system that runs, then of course I need to charge. Do you follow what I'm saying? Graduates, you understand? I think graduates understand because I have been. I always say, right? Your course fee they will pay. I will guarantee. I will always give more than I take from you. Yes or no? That yes, if you agree. Whatever cost fee you pay, I guarantee, because I got my whole life to give back to you, right, crowd? So I guarantee I can give more to you than you back to me, right, crowd? So that one I quite sure, okay? But for those people who are not graduates, okay, then you need to come and join us, then you understand now, okay? Not that I not that I need one more. Okay, anyway, okay, let's go to Hang Seng. Okay, let's go to Hang Seng right now. Okay, Hang Seng Index. Hang Seng Index. Okay, Hang Seng Index. How many bought over the last 3 months? Like me, we bought over the last 3 months. Okay, somewhere over the last 3 months you bought. Okay, whether it's October, November, December, you bought. Okay, so good. If you're bought, you have roughly caught the bottom already. Yes or no? Type yes if you agree. You have roughly crossed the bottom. I mentioned this before. I mentioned this before. I mentioned this before. I mentioned this before. Many times. Okay, so if you're bought, congratulations. Okay, so right now, guys, it really depends on your time frame. Your time frame. What is your time frame? Okay. Why? Because if you just say, oh, Collin, if you really just where's my thing? Okay, you really just 30% I take profit, then you will have missed out another from here to here, another 16%. Type yes if you understand. Okay, so if you just want to, I think this is okay, enough already. Then I'll miss out. And guys, even at this level here, we are still looking at maybe just maybe in the roughly right now, right? Roughly right now is around 40%. 40% of the recovery. Well, quite a big rally. Do you agree? Type yes if you agree. This is quite a big rally. Okay. So let's say example, this over here is 100%. This over here is 0%. And you've let's say bought over the last 3 months. Okay. You roughly got it either is November, October. If you got it October, then best. Okay. If not, then November, December, this October, November, December. If you have roughly got in here, then right now, at this moment, you are about you are up almost about from the lowest, right? You're up almost like 40-50% already. Okay, so now what to do, Colin? What to do? Frankly, if you ask me, I will take some profit. Oh, Colin, why? Why I will take some profit? Too hot already. Do you follow what I'm saying? That yes, if you understand, too hot already. Take some trade some. Okay, some I'm talking about here. Maybe 30 to 50%. Got it? I want to trade some. Okay, I don't know whether to go higher again. I will sell about 30 to 50% to wait for a pullback to buy. Do you follow what I'm saying? Okay, for those position weekly one, I don't want to trade. I don't know whether later I trade and trade wrongly. Then how? Then you just leave it. Okay, but I feel that this kind of move got enough up and down to trade. Got it? Type yes if you understand. Okay. So if you want, you can trade some lah. Okay, that's the key. Okay, for those people that don't want to trade, then just leave it lah. Okay, because I feel that it has rallied maybe 30 to 40% of the recovery already. Got it? Within a very short period of time, it went up so fast. Okay, so maybe there will be some pullback. Got it? Or there may be no pullback. I also don't know. Okay, at least I took up 30 to 40%. Got it? Okay, let's go daily chart and see. Yeah, price is very far from MA already. Like yes, you got it. Very far from MA already. Weekly chart is very far from MA also. So I will take some. Okay. Daily charts. Oh, any question? No question. I move on. No question. I move on. Next. Seng is what symbol, guys? Seng is what symbol? HSI for the ETF is called what? 2800, right? Or got a few lah. Okay, got a few different ETF. Because Google, okay, Google is your best friend. Okay. Next we go to let's do full picture. At this moment right now, the S&P 500 for full, just to make it rounder. Okay, right now at this point, it's not a good price to buy if your time frame is 3 to 5 weeks. Do you feel I don't have good risk reward right now? Type yes if you understand. If you buy right now, it may continue the momentum up, but at this point, if you buy, you don't have good risk reward. I'd rather wait for it to go up, come down already, then go for it here and buy. That will be a better risk reward. Do you all follow what I'm saying? Type yes if you understand. Okay, so same thing for Hang Seng. Right now, if you buy, don't have good risk reward. If your whole time frame is like 1 month, don't have good risk reward. Okay, wait maybe wait for pullback, then buy again. Got it? So Hang Seng, where's the time to buy? On the weekly charts. Hang Seng, where's the time to buy on the weekly charts? This is very strong uptrend, yes or no? So if it's very strong uptrend, what do I look at? I can look at my 10 MA. Okay, I can look at my 10 MA to guide me. Okay, so if the price pull back into here, then I buy. Got it? Okay, guys. So right now, market has rallied so much. Position daily on the next pullback can start to screen already. That means assuming that we got some pullback in the next 1 month, right? You can scan for position daily. On the next up, you can buy already. Got it? 3 months to 9 months. Okay. By then, right? By then, it will have made higher high and higher low already. Next 3 to 9 months. Got it? Okay, so you can scan for that also. Okay, on S&P 500, same thing. If S&P 500, you want to scan for stocks, right now it's overbought. Here, scan for stocks, daily charts. Once it pull back, okay, once it pull back, you can do daily swing. You position weekly, I already mentioned, right, guys? How many bought some position weekly over the last few weeks? This year, this month, position weekly one. Type me. What do you buy, Zach? What do you buy? Position weekly one. Some of the Hang Seng stock, yes or no? Some of the Tencent, Alibaba, all these stocks, right? Yes or no? Okay, so some of the things already changed. Okay. Okay, so now let's go into our stocks. Okay, before we go out to our own stocks, let's wrap it up for the public. Okay, remember, guys, come and join us if you can. Follow what Zach say. Join our secret society. Okay, and Collin is fun. Okay, so say bye to the public. Okay, can't go to this link CollinSeow.com/SWB. Okay, SWB. Recently I posted something. Okay, never mind. I don't want to rant already. Okay, okay. See you guys. Bye. Okay, let's close this and let's look at our stocks. Okay, Joey, can you put up the link of stocks for us to take a look? Nasdaq about the same. Nasdaq about the same. Okay, so Nasdaq, they'll move in tandem. Nasdaq is actually also weekly charts. About the same. No? So all three Nasdaq, S&P 500, all about the same. So right now still got some momentum. Okay, some momentum is up, but at this point you buy no good risk reward trade already. Okay, if for those that have already entered position, then good, ride the trend. Okay, if not, then wait for the next pullback to buy. Okay, STI actually nothing much to trade. Okay, so right now we are maybe around, I think we have reached about 50%. How many bought in 2020 somewhere in when was that when was that you all bought? I forget already. 2020 June. How many of you all bought 2020 June still holding? Type me if you are still holding. 2020 June, you are still holding. Okay, so if you are still holding, then good. I wouldn't, frankly, you ask me, I would trade HSI because of that big rally. I would not trade STI. Oh, if STI got some returns like from here to here got like 40% return, wow, very, very lihai already. Do you follow what I'm saying? Oh, very, very lihai already. So no need to trade lah. STI anyway you got dividend, right? Okay, dividend I think was still about 3% maybe. Oh, okay, so STI I won't trade lah. Okay, I just buy, wait for dividend. That's all. Okay. Until one day, I don't know when, until one day it can reach back to here lah, 4,002. Okay. Will it happen? I think will happen. It's only when, right? Okay. But as Sing dollar is very strong, okay, which is good. Good if we go shopping. Okay. So one more thing, one more concept we share with you all, right, is when people say, oh, I make money or I lose money, you must always remember you make money relative to what? Relative to US dollar, relative to Sing dollar, relative to what? You're relative to real estate, relative to what? You must always ask yourself, I make money relative to what? Because if your money is better off just buy let's say you buy Sing dollar and capital appreciation on Sing dollar, then it is maybe don't make money, yes or no? Or maybe you just say, I'll dump all my money in your property. So you must say relative to what? Okay? Okay, don't need to drill down too much, but you must think relative to what. Generally, what you want to do is if you are where you spend your money, then you should relative to that thing. Let's say example, you spend your money in Singapore dollars. You spend most of your money in Singapore, right? Then you should relative to Singapore dollars. If you spend most of your money in ETH, then you should do relative to ETH. Do you follow what I'm saying? So it was relative to what? Okay. Okay. So done. Okay. So let's look at your few stocks that you posted. Joey, do you have the link? Why is Singapore dollar so strong? Singapore dollar is strong because you see, it's like we always, people, right, make their currency strong by, I explain in simple terms. People make their currency strong by interest rates. We make our currency strong by what? Because we are so small, right? Make currency strong by what? I make it in a very simple stocks way. It's like that. Okay. Some people, some country, some company, right? They make their company attractive by paying what? Dividend. Yes or no? Dividend. That means that's the interest rates. Yes or no? That's the interest rate. It means I control the demand of my company based on the dividend I pay out. Yes or no? But some company, they don't, they reinvest. Do you follow? I say whatever dividend they have, they reinvest. Why? Because they are too dependent on in Singapore context, they are too dependent on others. So they reinvest all their dividend back into their buying back their shares, buying back the currency. Do you follow what I'm saying? So Sing dollar always strong, but it cannot be too strong also. So they have policies. Or their policy within this band, and things like that. Okay, so that is how Singapore control its currency, not through interest rates, but through policies. Okay, and how they do through policy is by buying and selling the Sing dollar through the dividend that they take. Okay, got it? Okay, so where Joey, do you have the link, or did we ask them or no? Didn't ask then, never mind. Next week then ask. Joey is here or not? Okay, never mind. One more thing is crypto. I just since this Joey is haven't asked me. Crypto, right? Need to be a bit cautious also. Okay. I mentioned this before. Where is the link? This week do we have the stocks to look at? Yes, anyone can help me to post the stock to look at? Anyway, for ETH, right? For ETH, last few weeks, right? Something is ask your I blocked Juino lah. Okay, that be okay, never mind. Okay, ask your, do you think the momentum up, right? It is increasing or decreasing on the weekly charts? On the ETH charts. Do you think increasing or decreasing? Decreasing. Do you follow what I'm saying? You see the price going up, 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 short candle already. Oh, yes or no? Hello? Up, up, up. You see the candle shortening? Yes or no? You see the candle shortening? Okay. So right now, if the next 3 to 5 weeks, 3 to 5 candles, I will not bet that the momentum will continue, suddenly continue, unless something happens. Okay, unless it break the resistance here and then shoot out again. Do you fly? If not, then we may have a pullback. Got it? We may have a pullback in this point. Okay. And then second thing is also the volume. Okay, the volume, is it increasing or decreasing as the price goes higher? Price goes higher, 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 volume reducing, reducing, reducing. It means less people buying already. Got it? Or not willing to pay higher price already. Got it? Not people not willing to pay higher price. Okay, so there's the daily charts. Then the weekly charts also, we can see this is the big rally. Squeeze out a bit more. Okay, after the big rally, squeeze out a bit more. And then right now, can you all see that the momentum is not as strong right now? That yes, you can see. Actually, I can plot indicator, but I want to see whether you can see that momentum is not very strong. So you can also plot an indicator and see momentum not very strong. Okay, got it? So then the price is here. Okay, this momentum setting is the standard one. Okay, it's the standard setting. So I think you can use 10, you can use 20. Okay, use 20 also same. Okay. Can you see the momentum is dropping? That yes, you can see. So you see the price going higher. Okay, the price going higher, price going higher. But right now, price about the same as here, but the momentum has dropped. Got it? So in order for the price to go up higher again, what must happen? It must break out of this region. Okay, and based on what we see right now, the snapshot of what we see right now, the chances are lesser, 60%. Unless something happens, 60% will not break out again. Chances are it will due for a pullback. Do you all follow what I'm saying? That yes, if you understand, both on the weekly charts and also on the daily charts. Okay, understand? Anyway, long term, by now you all should know stock market, I am bullish, right? For long term, but the monthly chart kind of thing, by now you all should know, right? Everyone should know, because last year we've been talking about it, right? Everyone should know that I'm bullish long term. Okay, if also same, crypto also same, bullish long term. Okay, is there opportunity to trade? I think got a lot of opportunity to trade. Okay, whether is it whether we all see the Litecoin or not? Like yes, if you all see the how many of you have Litecoin? Just make me happy a bit. Okay, I've been talking about Litecoin, right? You see the broke up. Okay, so you see,